Welcome, marketing apprentices. Today, forget everything you think you know about boring data. We're trading our textbooks for treasure maps because we are going on a hunt for marketing gold. It's a hidden resource called external secondary data. Let's get digging. So, you ever feel that pressure? You need a totally brilliant marketing idea, but you've got like zero budget for research? Well, what if I told you that some of the most powerful insights you could ever want are already out there just waiting for you to find them? This right here is your secret weapon for creating genius-level marketing without breaking the bank. All right, let's get into it. Here is our treasure map for today's adventure. First, we're gonna figure out what this treasure even is. Then, we'll explore all the places to dig, from public parks to rival pirate ships. And finally, we'll crack open that chest to see what we've really found. Let's go. Right then, first stop, before we start swinging a shovel around, we need to know exactly what we're looking for. What is this mysterious thing called external data? Okay, so here's the key. External secondary data is information that someone else has already done all the hard work to collect. You know, think about governments, big research agencies, even your competitors. They've already dug up the treasure. Your job is to be the clever detective who finds their map and uses that treasure. It's all about working smarter, not harder. So let's head to our first digging spot, public sources. This is where some of the best, most solid clues are often just lying around, completely free for anybody to find. You just gotta know where to look. Now, the undisputed king of free data here in the UK is the Office for National Statistics, the ONS. And let me tell you, this is an absolute goldmine. I mean, did you know you can find out stuff like the average weekly spend on coffee in Manchester, or which age group is buying the most electric cars? They've got all this powerful data on who we are, the economy, what we buy. It gives you a complete map of the entire market landscape. So how is this actually useful? Well, imagine you're a marketing apprentice at McDonald's. You're looking at an ONS forecast and you see that a particular city's population is going to grow by 10% over the next 5 years, especially among young families. Boom. You've just found a rock-solid data-backed reason to run to your boss and say, we need to open our next restaurant right here. That's strategy, powered by free data. And this is a perfect example of what you can get from regulators like Ofcom. They track all sorts of media usage. So if you're working at Spotify, you look at this and see, hey, we're still the leader with 59% market reach, which just means nearly 6 out of 10 people are using us. But you also see YouTube and Amazon are catching up and fast. This one chart could literally shape your whole marketing plan for the next year, all focused on staying number one. Now, free clues are amazing, but sometimes you need more detail. You need a special guidebook, one you have to buy from the pro treasure hunters, the big market research firms like Mintel or Euromonitor. Okay, this slide shows a classic trade-off you're gonna face. As an apprentice, a fantastic sneaky tactic is to read trade magazines like Marketing Week. They often publish little golden nuggets from those super expensive reports for free. But for that massive competitive edge, your company might decide it's worth it to buy the full map, that super detailed report with market size, trends, and all the predictions. And just one little statistic from a paid report can be an absolute game changer. A number like this, it helps a brand like L'Oreal understand the sheer scale of their opportunity. It helps them justify marketing budgets, set really ambitious targets. It's a single data point that can unlock millions in investment. Wild, right? Okay, let's get a little sneaky. Time to put on your spy gear because honestly, one of the best sources of data is right under your nose, your competitors. We're gonna do some, let's call it ethical spying on the other pirates sailing these seas. Now listen up. This isn't about anything illegal. It's just about being smart and observant. Public companies have to publish annual reports, and they are stuffed with clues about where they're putting their money. Scan their press releases. If Costa announces a new loyalty scheme, you better believe Starbucks is paying attention. Check social media to see what customers love or hate about their stuff. And use a free tool like Google Trends. If searches for your rival are going up, what are they doing right? If they're falling, where's their weak spot? You put all these clues together, and you get a really rich picture of their entire game plan. We did it. We followed the map, we did our digging, and we found the treasure chest. But hold on, before we start celebrating, a true treasure hunter always inspects the goods, because not everything that glitters is actually gold. So, the crucial thing here is balance. The advantages are huge, right? Secondary data is fast, it's cheap, and it gives you amazing context, usually from massive groups of people. But, and this is a big but, you have to be careful. The data was collected for someone else's reason, so it might not be a perfect fit for your specific question. It can be old. I mean, a report from 2019 doesn't really capture our world today, does it? And since it's often public, everyone can see it, so it doesn't give you a unique advantage. Your genius comes from how you interpret it. You've done it. You've completed the treasure hunt. You've sifted the gold from the sand, and you've filled your chest with valuable data. Seriously, congratulations. But finding the treasure, that's only the beginning. The real adventure is what you do with it next. So let's retrace our steps on that map one last time, just to lock it in. First, we learned that secondary data is basically treasure that other people have already found for you. Awesome. Then we explored free gold mines like the ONS to get the big picture. After that, we saw how you can buy a detailed map, a paid report, to go deeper. We also learned how to ethically spy on our rivals to figure out their next move. And finally, we saw how important it is to check our treasure to make sure it's the real deal. Master these steps, and you won't just be a marketing apprentice, you'll be a master data detective. And really, this is what it all comes down to. Data is just a bunch of numbers and facts on a page. Your job, as a marketer, as a storyteller, is to breathe life into it. It's up to you to turn that data into a compelling story that captures people's attention and drives your brand forward. So go on, find your data, and then tell us a story we'll never forget.